So this video is for anyone who's struggling financially, just like I was 3-4 months ago, but definitely over the winter. I'm self-employed, got 2 little kids, 1 and 3. My wife's got a modestly paid job. I've got a business that pays sometimes. And yeah, just like a lot of people, we were struggling financially. Whether you're a single mum yourself, single dad, or you can't afford to go on holiday, you can't afford new shoes for your kids, you're fucking struggling to make ends meet in general. I think this video, I know this video will be for you. I'm not trying to make anything out of this video. I'm from a working class background. My brother's in a similar position. It just hurts me to see people struggle, and I think I've got the answer for you. TikTok is the answer. Check out my handle. It's at Black Country Chronicles, so you can see for yourself. If someone told me, I'm not a technical person, if someone told me 2 years ago that I'd make 6 figures a year from TikTok, I would have laughed in their face. I'm not technical. I can just about handle Facebook. I've got a web designer that does all my web stuff for the business. Like this GoPro, for instance, I just press go. I don't like messing about editing. I'll just, warts and all, you'll get all my mumbles and stutters. So yeah, I'm not a technical guy. And if someone told me I was going to make 6 figures, yeah, I'd have laughed. But I do. This past year, I've made 6 figures from TikTok. It's not about the camera quality. It's not about fancy editing. It's about, a mixture of things, really. There's a few ways of making money from TikTok. Well, there's a lot of ways. So, when I found out the power of TikTok, I made a video. I got my phone quickly, no script. I just said something like, because basically I have a catering business and I was looking for franchisees, and I said, do you want to make 150 grand a year as a franchisee? Email, this is what I do, here's my trailer, all the jobs are prepaid, we find the work for you. Yeah, email me. And I posted it, and I must have received no less than 3,000 DMs, which I've still not gone through. And this was like last summer. And I now have 6 franchisees. I made 70 grand out of that, plus their percentage that they pay to me. But that's not what I'm talking about today. That's what made me realise the power of TikTok. I make money with a different account called Black Country Chronicles, and there was one video that changed my life. It was an April Fool's Day video, right? I had no followers. I wanted to keep it separate to Fancy Fries, my other business, and I got the phone. I was dressed like a country guy, I had my gilet on and a flat cap and glasses, and I walked outside this stately home, which is now a old people's home, just as a joke. I said, hello, I'm Britain's richest man, Sir Jim Bobworth, and I'm giving away this property, and I pointed to the thing, to one lucky TikToker. All you have to do is click follow and tell me what you do with Bobworth Hall. That video is there somewhere still. I'm not kidding you. I went from 0 followers to 100,000 followers in 3 days. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm already monetized from one video. Why can't I just make up stories and get money from them? And the way that, I did some research, and the way you do that is you enter what's called the monetization creator rewards program, The creator rewards program. You need to have 10,000 followers and your video needs to be at least 1 minute long. I do 1 minute 1 second. I heard somebody say that and it's just stuck with me. And the views have to be qualified, so each person has to watch the whole 1 minute of the whole 1 minute of the video, right? And they're called qualified views or qualified leads. That video didn't make me any money because you don't earn money in retrospect, only from then on. So I thought, well, what else can I make up? I changed my bio to James stories, made up stories or something like that. Made up stories from a narcissist, and in brackets I put, it's not real, it's only entertainment. Because 50% of TikTok are bullshit anyway, isn't it? Nobody goes fact checking people on TikTok. It's all entertainment. So I just made up stories. You know, I've got so many, I've probably got 200 videos on there. Go and have a look. So I made up these stories, and in the first month of being monetized, I made £2,300 just from making an average of one 1 minute video a day, which cost me about 10 minutes of my time, plus travel to wherever location it was. You know, I'd spend 5 minutes on the script, a few attempts to make it. Yeah, so like no more than half an hour a day making one film. Yeah, so £2,300 in my first month, and I've averaged that for about 3 months now, and it's the easiest money you will ever make. You can do it from the comforts of your own home. I don't know why everybody isn't doing it, because the new currency now is people's time. You know, if people spend a minute watching your film, you know, you can make money. So what I recommend is starting a TikTok account, or if you've already got one, change it to a certain niche, or just do what I did, make up stories. You know, take the idea, put it into ChatGPT and say, help me create a 1 minute story about, I don't know, a man who meets his mother after 50 years in a different country, whatever, I don't know. It's got to be bold. And that sounded a bit boring, but it's got to be bold. Just make it up. Or even to get to your 10,000 followers, steal my idea, just dress up like a rich person, walk outside a stately home and say, hello, I'm the richest. No, don't start with hello, you'll lose 50% of your audience. Say, I'm the richest. You've got to open up with a statement that will stop people from scrolling past. I'm the richest person in the UK and I'm giving away this home to a lucky TikToker. All you got to do is click follow and then DM me what you would do with, comment on what you do with this amazing property or whatever. It doesn't have to be a property. It can be just find a Lamborghini and stand outside the Lamborghini and say, look, I'm giving away this Lamborghini to one lucky TikToker. All you got to do is comment on, I don't know, whatever, make it up. And it really does work. I'm going to try a different route. So yeah, and that's one way. That's the Creator Rewards Fund. And once you start making a bit of a name for yourself, then companies will approach you every single day. You'll have to fight them off. They'll approach you, they'll say, you know, would you like to be, can we collaborate? All different kinds of companies. Companies, like for instance, there's one company called Jackery who do the solar generators. They contacted me and said, look, we'll pay you £100 per video plus 8% commission on sales for your videos, and they just send it to my PayPal every time I make a video. Every time I feel like making a video, I'll make it, they'll pay me 80 quid. And I've got a handful of companies that do that. So that's a wage by itself, and you get the commission. And then you can do the classic one, which everyone does, get hold of some free samples. So if you go into your like monetization section of your TikTok, there's ways of getting free samples. That's a different video. You'll just find out how to get the free samples, and sell them through your TikTok shop for creator. So those are the 3 ways I make money. There's loads of other ways. You could just click your monetization page. There's loads of different ways. Those are the 3 that I stick to. Private collaborations, the standard affiliate program, you know, where you sell and get a commission, and the creator rewards fund. So the way, I think I forgot to tell you about how much they pay. So they pay you per 1,000 block, it's per milli they call it, and everyone's got their own, what they call it, RPM, rate per milli, right, which is a rate per 1,000. It changes for me every day, every video. Sometimes it's 15 pence per 1,000, sometimes it's 50 pence per 1,000, and sometimes they give you what's called an additional reward. So you'll do a video for you'll make 200 quid, and then because it was engaging, people talked to each other and commented, they'll give you an extra 200 quid. So the most I've made from a video is about £1,000. I can put the video up in a minute if you like, and it was basically, I know it's a bit naughty, well, the way I see it, it's a film. Just imagine I'm an actor in a film. So I've got my camera, my phone camera. I was in my house, in my front room, got the camera, and behind me was my car. I've got a truck, and I said, look, this truck has been here all day spying on me. They're Scientologists, and because I left the church, they're trying to intimidate me. They're in that car there. Because I've got tinted windows, you couldn't see who's in the car. So I said, look, windows are tinted, you can't see, but every now and then they'll lower the window and you'll be able to see who's in there. They look really menacing, and that made me £1,000, like 500 quid at creator rewards and £500 additional rewards. Couldn't believe it, straight into my account, boom. And it's so easy. Like the other day, for instance, I was telling somebody about this, and I was asking me how to do it, and I was at Bromsgrove Music Festival. I said, look, this is how easy it is. I've got my phone, I pointed the phone towards the crowd, people having fun, drinking, dancing, singing, and I was zooming in and out, slowly, in and out, slowly, people in the distance, people in the forefront. And then I posted the video, and in the title, you know, the label that you can see, it said, I can't believe I caught this on camera, watch till the end. And then I posted it. Oh, I put some dark music over it as well. I posted it. It got 1.5 million hits, and it made me, hang on, I'll show you, just so you know I'm not lying. Here's my TikTok studio. I'm in the middle of the woods, so why not work? Oh, come on. Okay, while that's loading, I'll tell you, it made me $350. What's that? Nearly 300 quid for nothing. I just can't believe I'm getting paid for this. So this is how you can make money on TikTok for nothing if you're struggling. If I can do it, trust me, if I can do it, anybody can do it. All you need, ChatGPT, a bit of imagination, and you're okay with talking to the camera. Trust me, I was not okay with talking to the camera. You feel like an idiot. I think everyone does to start with. I feel like a right knob. But let me tell you a little trick. Get your phone in your bedroom or wherever, in your kitchen, whatever. Download an app called Teleprompter, right? And you type in or upload your script, try and keep it a minute long, and you press the red button and the script scrolls as you're talking to the camera. You'll need a bit of practice because you want it to sound natural, not like you're reading from a book. Do you know what I mean? And every time I do a video, not so much now because I'm well practiced, but when I first started, every single time I made a brand new video, I thought to myself, this is just me talking to me in my bedroom. Nobody ever has to see this unless I'm 100% confident that it's a good video. So sometimes I'll do 15 takes, and it was there, and I thought, you know what, if I post that now, is that the end of the world? And it wasn't. And I started this TikTok, I didn't tell anybody about it. I didn't tell my wife, my family, my friends. I didn't post it on Facebook. I just kept it to TikTok. And it's still, obviously people, the cat's out the bag now, people know about it. They're like, what's these fucking weird videos you keep making? And when I tell them, they don't get it. My parents don't get it. They're like, what? You're getting paid to make these videos? Oh yeah. So I just got home and I just want to show you some of those figures that I was talking about earlier. So that's how much I've earned this month so far. Let's look at some videos. Most rewards. Oh no, additional rewards. Maybe that's what I need to look at. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. My house is currently being watched. $989 I made from that. And I made it here. Look, 366 standard reward plus 623 additional. My RPM was 0.26 pence. Oh, if that was a good day, if that was like a good day when it's like 50 pence, I could have had nearly £2 just for that one video. Just shows there's money there to be made. Yeah, any questions you've got, please feel free to get in contact with me. Just send me a DM at Black Country Chronicles is the TikTok. My personal email address is on there as well. And I've also got, I'm in the middle of creating a course about all this. A real cheap course to help people like us out. Good luck guys, hope you make loads of money. Loads of bunch.